Hello there, YouTube. There's a lot going on right now with Kaepernick and kneeling and whether or not NFL players should be kneeling and veterans and how it's disrespectful to veterans and everything else. And I just want to take a moment to exercise my right and to honor veterans for all the veterans who have bled, died, fought, lost limbs, gone through heartache, come home, had more heartache, PTSD, all those things. I know several veterans, and I have a friend who actually endured or still battles with PTSD. And so even there's battles that people aren't even acknowledging here that veterans go through, that have gone through for us to exercise our rights. And I Today, this morning, I woke up early. I wake up early frequently. And I woke up to a post by a Facebook person who said they loved the post, which is their right. But it was a post about the coach at Virginia Tech. And he was talking to, actually in the video, you'll notice, if you look it up, I'm not going to post it here because I'm not trying to reestablish it. But he actually is talking to predominantly, what's shown in the video, predominantly black students. I don't know for sure that that's the only athletes that were there, but predominantly black students that were there. And he has veterans lined up, which I believe is important. I think it's important for us to remember who fought for us and who really was on the front lines. But he goes on to tell them that they're not allowed to protest, and they're not allowed to exercise their rights. That breaks my heart. The person posted saying love this or whatever else, and I really believe it's everybody's right to post and to exercise their right that the veterans fought for. But what breaks my heart and what's concerning me is that our rights are currently under attack. Forget what side you lie on, whether you feel like it's right, whether you feel like Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, all that stuff. That's not the point. The point is, let's exercise our right. So I want to take this a moment to give anyone who agrees with me, disagrees with me, to exercise their right in this video. Now, you can choose not to. I understand that too. But I want you to exercise your right, whether or not you feel like it's okay, or if there's a better way, or if you believe whatever it may be. Exercise your right to speak out, to say what you believe is right. I don't believe that, not even I don't believe, in terms of our rights, our First Amendment right to free speech, there is no clause that states when appropriate, when it makes other people feel comfortable. There's no clause that says those things. It doesn't say that you cannot do it in a professional setting. In fact, jobs oftentimes have their own clause for you to sign in your contract to avoid these things. So that, because it's a right that you're choosing to give up when you that you can choose to give up when you sign a contract for employment. So these football players, as they choose to exercise their right and honor veterans in exercising this right that they fought so hard for, the team owners also have a right. The same way that Kaepernick did not get picked up this year. I don't feel like it was I don't agree with it. I admit that. But they have a right. They do, to not pick up Kaepernick. They have a right to say things, to say that they're not comfortable. They have a right to add a clause to player contracts. They do. And players have the rights to sign those contracts or to not sign those contracts. And so we all have rights here. And that's the biggest thing that I want to make sure we're exercising is, let's be patriotic and let's honor our veterans. Let's honor those who bled and died for our rights. Recognizing that the ways that those rights are exercised, as has been seen over the years, is always offensive to someone. And that, that's part of, the ebb and flow of working towards progress, of seeking to understand each other, even if the battle that we may not agree with what somebody's attempting to exercise their right towards, but the point is to exercise that right, whether you're fighting for rights to vote, rights to choose, rights to whatever that right is. We have a right to those things, and we have a right, just like African Americans, me, have a right to exercise their vote, their request for equality, not just equality in title, but equality in action. And so, and I'm very much so am big on equality. I don't care if you're a man, woman, lesbian, gay, transgender, black, white, yellow, pink, green. I don't I don't care. I believe that everyone has a right. And I'm grateful to live in a country where I get to exercise those rights. I'm a little bit alarmed that we currently have a president who would rather stifle those rights, but that's not a point. The point again, I want you all to comment, subscribe if you will, because we're just getting started on this on this vlog. But exercise your right today to comment below, and I want to see you exercise your rights as a patriot because we have a right.